Hey guys. Okay, so we are so excited to share something with you today. One of the things that we've been noticing as we've been helping people to get ready to share their online course with the world and to really get their message out there, get their product out there to the world, and also to leverage the power of video, which we talk a lot about. There's a little bit of a stuck energy that comes up for people, getting stuck with the overwhelm of the technology, right? The execution of it, getting stuck with in the planning stage, like trying to create this big grand opus of this thing, and it almost feels so big we don't know what to do with it, and it can almost paralyze us, right? The magnitude of it. And then also getting stuck feeling like we need to create this huge budget for the thing that we want to create in order to have it look and feel the way that we think it should, right? So we have a lot of these things that are coming up for us that are making us feel stuck. And Pua and I have been talking about, okay, how can we help with this? How can we help to get people into action so that you can get out there and share your gifts with the world, begin helping the people that really, really need you, help you to get that message out to the world. So we're super excited to share with you that we are collaborating with our friend and mentor and just all around badass, Jeff Orig of Orig Media. He is the guy that we go to when we're like, feeling stuck when it comes to leveraging the power of video in our business. And he's helped us so much. This guy is a magical unicorn. He just thinks in a different way, a way that has helped us to really look at our business and the way that we use video and the way that we produce video in a completely different way. So we've put together a really cool process for you that we want to share with you. And we're going to turn things over to Jeff, and he's going to share with you a little bit about what it means to create a MVP launch kit.
Cool. Thank you so much for all of that. Yes, that's awesome. Okay. So there's this a concept that I've heard called MVP, and there's like two meanings that you guys might know. So like the first meaning is MVP, right? Most valuable player. And in our minds, that's you guys. That's the person trying to create a course or trying to create a business to help the world, right? Like you are bringing value and so much to the world, and you need to share, right? The other thing that I've learned along the way through like startups and listening to different business teachers and marketing people is it's called MVP can also stand for minimum viable product. And typically what that is like, let's say you're building an app, you're trying to make like the simplest, the fastest, quickest version of the app so you can put it out to the world and then you can test it. Some people have really refined this idea to try and make the minimum viable product as quickly as possible and then testing it in the market as quickly as possible, where you can truly see if what you're offering is the right offer, if you're offering it to the right people, and if you're saying the message in a way that connects to them so that they buy it. Because the only true test to whether your offer or your product or your course is actually working or not, at least in the marketplace, is if people buy or put a deposit or actually join the class. Because otherwise, if you're putting it out to friends and family for feedback, they might blow smoke up your ass. They might say like, oh, it's great, we love it. And then you're like, oh, that's awesome. It's only $100. Can I take a deposit now? And then they hem and haw. And then what they're really saying is, we love you. We want to support you. We don't want to hurt your feelings. And that's great and fantastic. But at the same time, they're also saying, this product is not right for me right now for whatever reason. It could be one of those three things I mentioned earlier. So with all of that, we've kind of joined forces to create this like full-on package of helping take you out of overwhelm, doing all the technical stuff for you, bringing all of our years of knowledge and experience and doing it for you. And basically we're creating this thing we're calling it the MVP launch kit. and Pua can talk about what is in this MVP launch kit.
Boom. So included in this experience is going to be full blown, someone called it a business in a box. And I love that explanation so much because that's really what you'll get. So to create, again, it's an MVP, a minimal viable product. We'll do a one-on-one strategy session with us and you, experts in our field working with you who is an expert in your field to create this product and this offering. We'll do in-studio professional filming by the award-winning team at Orig Media. You'll get video guidance, direction, and production by professionals that make you feel super, super comfortable and allow you to really share your best self. Guys, Jeff is so good at this. And even with this video right here, and like side note, this is an MVP style video. We're not editing this. This is done on Zoom. Like we all we did was change our clothes. Well, I did. I was wearing pajamas, but otherwise there was no prep at all. And that's really the mindset behind this MVP. However, with Jeff's guidance, your initial minimal viable product launch video is going to be money. So he'll also edit these videos for you. So he'll do 3 messages that will help you to really hone in your message to convert your target market. Kimi and I will help you with a sales page, and we do this for clients all the time. We have a lot of experience doing sales pages and landing pages, and we'll also provide post-launch guidance and any troubleshooting so you can really learn fast, pivot, and improve your conversions before you really invest big dollars in a lot of marketing and ad budgets or other expenses like that.
Can I kind of add to like part of like why you'd want to do this, or like sort of the belief, the philosophy behind these MVPs? So you alluded to it, Pua, exactly that. Like oftentimes people will get stuck like making, as Kimi often will put, their opus, this grand opus. So it's like they're, pouring so much energy and time and money and resources into like, what's my market? Like, what do they want to know? And then, so you're recording all these classes, you're writing all these things, you're doing all, making all these websites and pages and stuff, and you haven't even put it out there. And like people in startup worlds get into this too. They work on an app for 6 months, put in like thousands and thousands of dollars into programmers and, servers and all this other stuff, when if they would have just made like a very simple version and or like even as simple as like a paper version, like for a software app, and just shown that to someone, they could have seen right away on day one what was working, what wasn't working, as opposed to wasting 6 months of your life, wasting thousands of dollars. The idea with this is like, let's figure out super quickly within a matter of like, I'm hoping a few days. But if it turns into a couple of weeks, great, that's better than 6 months. And then the investment is like so low, time-wise, money-wise, that it's like, cool, let's put this out there. Let's see if like what's sticking and what's not, and then we adjust. And that's exactly like what we're doing here too. It's like we're living what we're preaching, right? So it's like we shot this Zoom, we're gonna put it out there, super rough, but hopefully the message is clear and like you guys are understanding what we're trying to do and how we want to try and help. And if we're not, like by all means, tell us how we should adjust this so that we can be of service to you guys.
Awesome, guys. If you have any questions about this, just reach out to us. This is all about getting you into action and doing it in a way that, yes, you're going to get a little bit uncomfortable, but it's going to feel more comfortable and fun. We call it like, I've heard it called fun comfortable, right? Because you're going to be with us. We'll be there alongside with you. And yeah, so if you have any questions, reach out. We're so excited to work with you.